probably heard about spirulina, seen it in health food aisles, or even used it in your green smoothies. But did you know that it can also be a fantastic supplement for our dogs? Spirulina is a type of blue-green algae, and what makes it special is just how nutrient-dense it is. It's actually made up of about 55 to 70% protein, and not just any protein. We are talking about a complete protein that includes all 10 essential amino acids our dogs need. While most plant-based ingredients require a careful combination to form a complete protein, spirulina delivers the full spectrum in one highly digestible source. In fact, only a handful of whole foods such as eggs, meat, fish, dairy, quinoa, and soy offer this kind of amino acid profile. This in itself makes spirulina an exceptional addition to your dog's diet, particularly when you're looking to support muscle development, tissue repair, immune function, and overall vitality through balanced, bioavailable nutrition. And it doesn't stop there. Spirulina is packed with B vitamins like B1, B2, and B3, which help convert food into energy and support your dog's nervous system. It also contains a good dose of iron, which is key for healthy red blood cells and oxygen flow throughout the body. In fact, studies in animals have shown that spirulina can actually increase hemoglobin levels, which is great news for dogs who are anemic or recovering from illness. Now, let's get into one of spirulina's biggest selling points, antioxidants. And I get it, antioxidant is one of those health buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot. But what does it actually mean? And why should you care when it comes to your dog? Think of your dog's body like a house. Every day, little sparks called free radicals fly around inside. These sparks are totally normal. They are created during natural processes like digestion, exercise, and even breathing. But if there are too many of them, for example, if your dog is exposed to toxins or pollutants, vaccines, medications, or is on a processed or poor quality diet, they can start causing damage, like sparks setting fire to parts of the house. Over time, this damage can add up and contribute to aging, inflammation, joint problems, or even diseases like cancer. And that's where antioxidants come in. They are like firefighters. Their job is to find those sparks and put them out before they do harm. They help keep your dog's body running smoothly and protect cells from getting worn out or inflamed too quickly. So when you hear that something like spirulina is high in antioxidants, what that really means is that it helps your dog stay healthier for longer. And it does so because it's loaded with compounds like beta-carotene that support vision and immunity, zeaxanthin for eye health, and something called phycocyanin. That's the blue pigment you see in spirulina powder, and let me tell you, that one is a powerhouse. It's been shown to have strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which means it helps fight off cellular damage and might even reduce pain and inflammation in dogs dealing with arthritis, allergies, or chronic issues. In a study on mice with colitis, phycocyanin reduced inflammation and protected the gut, performing even better than a common anti-inflammatory drug. But what really sets spirulina apart is how it supports the immune system. It doesn't just give your dog nutrients, it helps their body fight off illness more effectively. In one study, dogs that were given spirulina had a stronger response to vaccines and higher levels of IgA, an important antibody that protects the gut. That means spirulina boosted both the overall immune system and their gut health, which is great for dogs who get sick easily, are under stress, or are recovering from illness. Spirulina is also known for its gentle detoxifying properties. It can bind to certain toxins in the body and help flush them out more efficiently thanks to its high chlorophyll content. While some studies have focused on its ability to reduce damage from heavy metals like lead or arsenic, what's more relevant for most dogs is how spirulina may help support the liver and immune system after things like vaccinations, medication use, or even long-term exposure to low-grade toxins from processed foods or the environment. Another interesting benefit: gut health. Spirulina acts a bit like a prebiotic by feeding the good bacteria in your dog's digestive system. And since the gut is closely linked to the immune system, mood, and energy levels, anything that supports a healthy microbiome is a win. Some dog owners also notice that spirulina helps with things like bad breath and itchy skin. That might be thanks to its high chlorophyll content, which helps reduce body odor and supports healthy skin from the inside out. While more research is still needed, it's a promising area that's worth keeping an eye on. So, how much should you give your dog? Most sources recommend starting with about an 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon per day for small dogs and up to 1/2 teaspoon for larger dogs. It's strong stuff, so a little goes a long way. And make sure you're using a high-quality organic spirulina from a trusted source, because since it's grown in water, contamination is something to be aware of. Spirulina is a simple but powerful addition to your dog's diet. It provides high-quality protein, important nutrients, and natural support for the immune system. While it's not a cure-all, it can make a real difference, especially for dogs recovering from illness, under stress, or just needing a bit of that extra support to stay healthy. So, are you going to start adding spirulina to your dog's meals? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.